Hold on to your seats. A storm is indeed coming.
Jade Cargill is about to wreck shop in WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, the WWE Women's World Champion, Jade Cargill.
Standing at nearly 6 feet tall, Cargill comes from a college basketball background.
And now Jade is dunking on and dominating the competition in the ring. Just look at Jade, a true powerhouse of the women's division.
Yeah, a living marvel with otherworldly athleticism.
And the scary part is, we've only just scratched the surface.
The pit bull has been released.
And her opponent, representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Nile.
You know, Nile's not the biggest woman around, but Nile has honed her body into a finely tuned weapon.
As tenacious and vicious as they come.
Yeah, Nile's bite is much worse than her bark.
Yeah, but her teeth are sharpened and she's looking for a win.
This may be cliche, but Nile proves it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog.
Nile went through so many ups and downs early in her sports entertainment career, but she's on her own path now and doing things her way, redefining what it means to be a hybrid fighter with her speed, power, and MMA expertise. And if I had to use one word to describe Nile, it would be relentless.
And over on the other side of the ring is the always confident Jade Cargill. Jade's not sweating anyone. She's definitely not sweating this match.
Yeah, Jade doesn't even break a sweat when she's throwing people around. Some might call it cockiness, but Jade learned a long time ago that fully believing in herself was the only way she could achieve her dreams. And look at her now, dominating in WWE.
Working the midsection there. So ruthless. Go behind. German 9. Put into the corner. What could be next?
And she's returning fire. Big right hand.
Well-delivered suplex.
Splash! Ivy is losing grip of this match now.
Ivy's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
A counter by Nile.
And Nile is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Ivy got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Critical point in this match. She's all tied up and in a lot of pain.
Boston Crab, no more. Corey, what's Nile got to do here to get the upper hand?
Ivy's recipe for success is going to come down to her power game. Those muscles aren't just for show, Cole. They can be the keys to the kingdom if Ivy plays her cards right.
Strong goodness.
The powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applies the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end. Jaded. Has Jade settled this?
Cover, cover, cover.
2 count. What a performance and what a win.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Nile stunned and enraged by her loss here.
This one was tough for Nile. She just couldn't overcome this fight.
The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Ivar, representing the War Raiders from Cleveland, Ohio. Weighing in at 247 pounds, Erik!
Held championships on multiple brands in WWE and nearly every continent before that. The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
Here we go, guys.
And his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 273 pounds, Jeff Cobb!
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
Erik looking to continue on his warpath here tonight.
Certainly not a man who minces words. He lets his ability in the ring do all the talking that needs to be done.
Yeah, Corey, and we'll see how much is said here tonight.
And he's taking on someone who acts like he has nothing to lose. I don't care who you are, taking on an opponent with that mindset is always dangerous.
Simple waist lock and countered into an arm drag.
He avoids the contact.
Oof. Corey, what do you think we need to see from Erik here if he wants to capture the win?
Erik needs to use his size to his advantage, Cole. He needs to land high impact and power-based moves. If Erik can do that, he'll really have the advantage here.
Wow.
Oof, ruthless striking.
And now placed in the corner.
What a splash! An overbearing amount of offense against Erik here.
But Erik can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Flat out power into the scoop slam.
Oh, not everyone can do that.
This could do it.
And he manages to kick out in one.
Not getting to two at this point has got to say something.
Got him right where he wants him.
A cross body from the middle rope. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
And he's keeping this attack going and going.
All precision and strength with these attacks.
And anything can happen in WWE, but especially on the red brand.
Big elbow drop.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Suplex! He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of.
Erik slowly rising to what may be his demise.
Uh-oh, we know what's next. Power slam! Erik looks out of it.
And straight into the pin attempt. 2!
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Cobb.
Erik definitely wasn't expecting a loss here.
Not the usual dominance we're used to seeing from Erik. He's got to regroup and come back stronger.
Here comes Carlito.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Carlito!
Carlito is smoother than smooth, but just about as vicious as they come inside the ring.
Now this is going to be good.
Without a doubt, one of the greatest Lucha Libre stars in sports entertainment history.
Break out your notepads because we are about to receive a master class in high flying.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Rey Mysterio!
One of the all-time greats. Listen to the ovation for the biggest little man in the history of WWE, Rey Mysterio.
You gotta love an underdog story like Rey Mysterio's.
It sounds nice, but I wouldn't know. I've never been an underdog in my life.
And the fight's on with Rey Mysterio. As we see, Rey is always in incredible shape, always innovating his game.
Mysterio doesn't mistake seniority for talent. Rey's always in the lab creating, so he's ready for his next fight.
Rey's a fearless risk-taker who welcomes all challengers and greatly considered the greatest luchador of all time.
And in the other corner is Carlito. Cool as cool can be, but don't let the laid-back demeanor fool you. Carlito's a master strategist. No doubt he has a trick or two up his sleeve. A plan in motion already.
Yeah, you've really got to watch your back around Carlito. And your front, too. Actually, you don't want to get an apple to the face. Boom!
my goodness, what an impactful STO. Shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
And he breaks the pin right away.
Too soon.
Stomp after stomp after stomp. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Dropping the elbow.
He connects with a counter. Rey Mysterio's fighting spirit sure is something else. Corey, how do you take on someone with Rey's level of heart?
While there's certainly no shortage of fight in Rey, he can get overconfident in his offense. The lucha style is inherently high risk, and Rey embodies that. So allow Rey to get cocky, allow him to take those risks, then force him to make mistakes and capitalize on them. And into the corner he goes. A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. Look at the amazing agility of Rey Mysterio. Great counter into the ropes. Here it comes for the 619.
And Rey is bringing the fight with all his heart there.
Mysterio.
Frog splash. Rey got it. Rey got it.
Rey Mysterio comes up big with a win.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
So for Rey Mysterio, he grabs the victory here tonight.
There was nothing underdog about that performance from Mysterio.
Over 600 pounds of pure destruction.
You're right about that, Cole. Akam is a former freestyle wrestling champion on the Canadian national team for over a decade. Razar, a former kickboxing world champ and professional mixed martial artist. These two know how to hurt people.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Authors of Pain from Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada, weighing in at 290 pounds, Akam.
AOP, arguably the most dominant tag team in NXT history.
And these two have never been concerned with adulation, just demolition.
And they have been masters of destroying anyone in their path.
Sami Zayn has seen and done it all, which means that this man has got to be prepared for everything and anything.
A top competitor around the world, Sami Zayn.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
The man that dethroned Gunther is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Sami Zayn has been in WWE for over a decade, but every year he seems to get even better.
Well, there's no telling what he has his sights set on next. Sami Zayn utilizes a unique style of speed and hard-hitting attacks.
And that style has brought Sami Zayn main events and title reigns, and I predict even more success here tonight.
And Sami Zayn is ready for action here.
I gotta say, it's hard not to root for Sami, no matter who he's facing in the ring. His resiliency and fearless attitude make him an inspiration for many of the WWE Universe.
Yeah, Byron, Sami certainly went with the cover. He's going for it.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Countered into a new cover. He kicks out before the count hits two.
Seems a little too early in this match to go for the pin.
Oh, an overhand punch.
Uh-oh. A face full of turnbuckle. Zayn getting the crowd involved here.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Boom, a forearm smack. Corey, how much of a challenge is it dealing with a cunning superstar like Sami Zayn?
Well, the one thing about Sami Zayn is that he really knows how to utilize the entirety of the ring. If you want to have a chance at getting the win here, your best bet is to cut the ring in half. You really want to use your power and keep Sami close.
Oh! Bam! Devastating kick.
Getting him right into the corner. Zayn, exploder in the corner. Zayn finding that energetic offense.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Nasty boot by Zayn.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
Sami covers, shoulders down.
But the ref isn't even paying attention. Never mind what you're doing. Make the count.
And going for the pin. Kicks out before one.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
Akam with a course correction.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at counter. No! Kick out. He just kicked out by a fraction of a second.
Talk about devastation.
Impressive sequence from Sami Zayn.
Looks like Akam's having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Come on now. What is this manager bringing out? We should revoke his license for this.
Ripped in the hard way. You can see the battle scars on their bodies, and they are telling an epic tale.
These men are showing everyone the desire, the strength, and the will it takes to compete at this level. Look out! Suicide dive!
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Zayn heads up high.
Up high. Body from the top.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
For the blue Thunderbomb.
Being set up in the corner for something. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Somehow breaks the count immediately.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
One step ahead there. Oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Akam now undertaking a barrage.
Sami Zayn's got everything going exactly how he wants it. Gosh, what a match. No way. Slingshot cross body? That was ridiculous. And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
shoulders down.
This might be it.
Cover. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn!
And tonight, Sami Zayn scored the win.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
The big, strong boy of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing New Catch Republic from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
Well, how about this? The first and last NXT UK champ in the building.
Well, Tyler Bate is always down for a fight and always ready to get it on.
Master Bate has remarkable poise to go with the flow.
Bate's the first NXT UK Triple Crown champion, NXT UK champ, Tag champ, and NXT Heritage Cup champion.
Big, strong boy vibes all day.
No weak link in his game. A true example of British strong style. The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived. The fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Something tells me the countdown to Claymore has already begun.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. He went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance. Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
And we're set for action with the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. For him, it's all about the thrill of battle, standing your ground and emerging victorious.
McIntyre sends his opponents into agony with terrifying power backed by the fury of centuries of Scottish warriors. The ring is his battleground.
Drew McIntyre will slay opponents down one by one if that's what it takes to prove he's the greatest warrior in WWE.
Also in the ring is the big, strong boy himself, Tyler Bate. With his technical prowess and surprising strength, Bate's proven that he can level the playing field against even the largest of opponents.
Oh boy, making a statement with that shove.
Beautiful suplex.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Just disrespectful. But this could also light a fire under you, make you fight even harder.
Has him set up in the corner of the ring. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Overhead, belly to belly.
Tyler Bate in a state of distress.
Bate has to find an opening and respond. It's because of certified bangers like what we're experiencing now that Raw's been a force for more than 3 decades.
Ooh.
The raw, unbridled strength.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Outright presentation of power there. Drew McIntyre is in a bad way.
Scott
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
short clothesline hits its mark.
Oh, devastating boot. Sent right into the corner.
Boom, what a right. Good golly, Miss Molly.
He's in a bit of agony now.
Yeah, McIntyre putting as much power as he can behind his offense.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Just launched.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Insulting.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Oh, man.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Ooh. Who will break first? That is the question. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
No more holding back. Going all out now.
Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
McIntyre wreaking havoc with his knockout power. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Endless blows.
Sleeper slam.
Bait up the turnbuckles.
From the top. Through the air. And connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh, he fights Bate back.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Brutal impact into the... McIntyre poised and ready to strike in the corner.
Countering.
Will Drew close this out?
2. What a match. Drew McIntyre gets the win.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is your winner tonight.
The Scottish Warrior is so versatile, and it came into play tonight.
Drew is so skilled.